Good morning, Minecraft people. How are you guys doing this beautiful Minecraft morning? It's not so beautiful today because we are in the Nether in our Blaze farm. If you guys haven't seen this episode, it was one of the first episodes I did, I believe. It was episode like 11 or so. Not quite sure. But, yep. We are here in the Nether today. And, yeah, the reason we're in here is to get blaze rods. Obviously, it is not for experience. I know it's a big waste of experience doing this. Letting it go over 30 and everything. I mean, I'm almost at 50. But, I just need the blaze rods, and I don't want to make a lot of trips back and forth every time I hit 30. Why I need the blaze rods is because a couple episodes ago, I set up all the furnaces, and I don't have enough coal to fuel the furnaces, so I need like half a stack of stacks of blaze rods, which is quite a bit. But I do have a couple stacks of blaze rods over at the treehouse, and I do have some coal that I can use to pick up the slack. But I made up a whole inventory of instant damage potions, and I came over here with my looting sword, and I decided to get as many blazed rods as I can. I imagine I'm going to be, probably at level like 70 or 60 by the time this is over. I just want to chime in and let you guys see exactly what I'm doing. Now, there's a little trick that if you went over to Etho's channel, or if you're from Etho's channel, you know, in one of his Let's Play episodes, a couple months ago, I think, he described a technique you can loot mobs without actually using durability on your looting sword. Now, this sword has been used in the end. This is the one I've been using to get ender pearls. But there is a way where you don't even have to sword them, melee them with the sword. And what it is, by the way, I added these lights here so I know which, yeah. Anyway, you get them down to whatever health, one hit kill, and this is the way I've been doing it. There's other ways to do it with bows and arrows, but what you do, you get them down to their one hit kills now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw this instant damage potion, and since the game recognizes that I threw it, it'll give me XP, but if I'm holding in my hand this looting sword as they die, I think what happens is the game says, oh, they're dead, and he's holding a looting sword. It checks for both of those, and it says, yep, drop extra stuff. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're going to see me switch really quickly, well, as quickly as I can, to the looting sword. There we go. That worked just like that. Now, experience. I'm pretty sure experience doesn't get looted, so no big deal there. All the way up to 50, and we open it up again, and we have a whole bunch more blazed rods and glowstone. So that is what I have been up to. This episode, I don't know, I feel like this episode is going to be me cleaning up stuff. I want to get our jungle tree house hill all lit up with glowstone, which is half the reason why I'm here. And I wanna pretty up our floating island with the jungle house, or the tree. I always say this, but it's the house for the trees, not the tree that is a house. We gotta pretty that floating island up, make a path around it, light it up, get the torches down, and I think I have enough item frames to finally finish that off. And it's always good to finish projects while they're fresh, so you don't feel behind on everything. Yeah. I think that's about it. Last episode, I apologize if I personally was really quiet. For some weird reason, my father decided to be home for like 3 days in a row without leaving me to half an hour of peace and quiet. So So I apologize if you heard any rustling in the background or coughing or whatever. I apologize for that. And I apologize if my voice was a little too quiet. I'm trying to figure out how to turn up the volume on these videos. I'm not quite sure. Have to Google it or something. Or if you guys know, I have a Yeti microphone and I have the HD PVR2 gaming edition, and I have usually the gain at a very low level. I have my recording level on my computer really low, but that is just because I don't want that crackling noise to come back. You guys know from a couple episodes, it was really bad. Whenever I would inflect my voice, the crackling would just tear up the audio, and it was awful. So I'll try to improve my audio quality and volume for that. So thank you for being with me. This is just a little chime in. Let's get to the real meat of the episode and go around doing these tasks. So until then, later. So when you're watching like an artist paint something, like a nature scene or whatever, and they're painting, they're doing their thing, and they're kind of describing what they plan on doing. They're like, here's where the trees are gonna be, and here we have this little lake here in the sky, and you don't really see it, you don't really figure it out. You take their word for it. You're like, sure, that could be the tree, that could be where the sky goes. But then the last couple strokes of their paintbrush, they paint it, and then all of a sudden they're like, and that's it, now we're done. And you look at it again, and all of a sudden, it's this super ultra realistic, beautiful painting of a beautiful nature scene. Well, voila. Look at that. The little details, huh? Now, this is nowhere near beautiful, but this'll do for us. Now, these leaves randomly burn. I don't know. I don't know what I think it's of the source block. I think it's where the distance is, because these bottom ones aren't burning, but these top ones are. I don't know. It's weird. They act funny. But yeah, we have pretty much every little decoration block, except for ferns, in here. Melons, tall grass, wheat, sugarcane, 4-high sugarcane. Yeah, so this is what I've been able to scrounge up. I know I said we were going to do some little things this episode, but it's been the entire weekend since that happened, so yeah, I've done some work, done a little bit of work. Put in these little lights here. They look out of place now, but I think that's just because the ceiling is not done yet, so I'll try to work out the ceiling. I was wondering if I should do that this episode. I have the materials for it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Maybe I'll start it. And anyway, what I do want to do are these guys. I figured out how to make these walls look cool. Kind of a random design with stone, and I figured it'll tie in the ceiling with this and bring in the floor there. And so that is what I want to get done today. Now it will require us tearing down our pistons and our whatever is back here. But that is okay, because we will have a house. Not really like a house, but like an area to kind of mask this. So it's not really a loss. We're just extending what we want. Now what should we have here? I think it was stairs. Yeah, so I have been up probably, what time is it? 8 o'clock? It's 8 o'clock now. I've probably been awake for... Oh, I don't know, 7 hours? Yeah, I've probably been awake for 7 hours. Not too good. Sunday night, I was super tired, and I thought, you know what, might as well just go home and go to bed. So I'm at home, and I go to bed at around, oh, I'm in bed at like 8:30, and I finally get to bed around like 9:30 or 10. So I go to bed, go to sleep, you know, super early, super grandpa early, and I wake up and I feel really, really awake and refreshed, and I'm like, oh yeah, full night's sleep, go me, right? Well, turns out it's only 12:30. So I'm like, alright, whatever, I might as well just go back to bed, throw on some vintage beef, and I go back to bed. And then I awake again feeling super refreshed and super awesome, thinking I got a full night's sleep, and it's only 1:30, and I'm like, oh, well, that's dumb. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, and I feel like super wide awake and super ready to go and do stuff. I said, no, nope, gotta wait, gotta go back to bed. Turns out, never go back to bed. Just stay awake, and I just stay there for, I don't know, until 6 o'clock my dad leaves for work, and I'm like, alright, might as well get up and start playing some Minecraft, because this room has really thrown me for a loop. I really am struggling on how exactly I want it all to come together. More specifically, the ceiling has gotten me stumped. This I've gotten worked out quite easily. These pot lights, I feel, brighten this up. I don't think mobs can spawn on these yet. And, yeah, it's just this area right here and the rest of the ceiling where I am just completely lost, where I just have no clue what to do. This is going to be a problem. There we go. There's going to be a creeper that just walks right here. I feel it. Stone bricks. There we go. Yeah. So, good weekend this weekend. I always feel like there's this kind of disconnect with me between the weekend and Monday, between me and my Minecraft sessions. I always take a break. Not on purpose, it's just how it works out, you know. Saturday, I'm always focused on, this is a bad idea by the way. Saturday night, I'm always focused on other stuff like the nighttime and what I'm gonna do that evening with the youth group and whatnot. And Sunday morning is church, and Sunday afternoon is the football game, and so I don't have a lot of time to sit down and relax, play Minecraft. But that's alright. Don't need to play it 24/7, even though I would like to. It's good to relax and just catch up with people. I like that. That looks good. I did say earlier in this episode that I would go out and do random stuff, and I still might do that. I still, like, for some reason, I've wanted to cave and go strip mining. For whatever reason. It's a strange feeling. Like, I'm usually not a caver. I'm not someone who likes that. It's usually boring, and I don't have a lot of good uses for resources. besides stone and building blocks. And this is me just testing out what I want to do. Sure, let's try it. I think that looks good. That was totally not confident, but I do like the other color that it brings. It's just so annoying how tall it is. Maybe those guys don't need to be that tall. Yeah, let's try that. Whew. So it is Monday morning for me and probably you. Dun. I tell ya, it's better to work out these major details in the ceiling first than to do all this stuff on the ground later afterward. That totally didn't make sense. It's annoying to have all this vegetation and try to work out the ceiling at the same time. That is what my point is. Oh man. I don't know what it is, but my dog just decided to make noise. Like, I literally have been playing this and working out ideas for this for the past, like, hour and a half, 2 hours, and she has been completely silent. But as soon as I hit record, here she's groaning, grumbling, sighing, whatever. Ugh, I hate it. Hate it. This is why I make all those quick cuts, you know? This is why I go, here's what I have, here's what I'm doing, and then I leave you. So I don't have to take my chances with my randomness house. But we make do with it. Hopefully, I think I've got my microphone settings all well and good, that it's no longer an issue for me, at least. You guys can hear me clearly and loudly. Maybe not loudly. I still haven't figured that part out yet. Without getting extremely close to the microphone. I mean, I'm like a foot away at most. I'm probably like 6 inches. Ugh. I hate the ceiling. I hate it. I'm like super close to just cutting. Making all of this done. I think I will. Oh man, this is so annoying. There we go. Did that just catch on fire? Yes, it did. That's so weird. So weird why it does that. It's no big deal though. Alright, let's take a look at this section right here. I think that's good. I think I like that. I think we're going with that. Yep. So I'm going to do a quick cut to where all of this is finished and maybe starting a pattern out for the ceiling. So until then, later. And welcome back. I've worked out a little roof design here that we're going to do. I'm not 100% certain how it's going to look here, but I know in a creative world it looks good. So hopefully it translates well into here. And what I have learned for sure about myself is that I hate working with water. Ugh, I don't want it around. I don't want it near me. I hate water. It is so annoying to work with and around. I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. It's just a little pet peeve of mine in Minecraft right now. It's giving me a hard time. That's not right. That's a stone brick. There we go. Alright. That should be good. I believe so. Right? Yes. Perfect. Alright. So how are you guys doing this Monday morning? Monday afternoon, Monday evening, whenever you're watching this, Tuesday, Friday, I don't know. How are you? What did you do over this weekend? Did you do anything fun? Did you watch any football games? Are you football fans? Are you? I am. I watched the Denver Bronco game and the Dallas Cowboys football game, and it was good. I almost had a heart attack during the middle of it. I'm a Bronco fan, so to put it simply, I was on the edge of my seat. And sometimes I was on the floor. Alright, how do we do this? I hate water. I hate it. I wish I'd take it out of the game. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. How did I... Stupid fence. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, if you caught the Bronco game or highlights of it, if you're in the area, it was a good game. It was not what the Broncos are used to in what they have been used to this season. They've been used to, at least in my opinion, a lot less thrilling games. A lot more. Well, this is the first game they've won in less than 7 points. They won 51-48, which is, I think, one of the top 4 highest scoring football games. I'm not sure what the time is on that, if it's NFL history or what. I hate water. I hate water. I hate it. I hate it. This is why I cut last time. But yes, the final, Peyton Manning finally threw his first interception of the season after going 20 touchdowns without a interception. Finally threw it. Pretty devastating. We did lose a lot of momentum then. Not very good for the momentum of the team, how they felt about it, how excited they were. But towards the end, we caught back up. We were in the lead for a good amount of time. Oh, I hate water. I'd have to say a good part of the second and third quarter, we started getting our own momentum and getting our regular groove back in the game. And then they intercepted Peyton Manning. We kind of lost our feeling, our momentum, and then it was around the fourth quarter, either the beginning or halfway through the fourth quarter, where the Dallas Cowboys came back. We were up 35-20, I believe was the score, and they came back to some amount. I believe 40-something to 35. Was that it? Maybe, yeah, because I remember at one point it was 41-41. And so Dallas's ball, 41-41, and then they score, so it's 48-41. So we have to score a touchdown in order to tie. Luckily we do, so it's 48-48, and they have... Oh, the Cowboys probably have 4 minutes left to play, which is plenty of time to take your time and to walk down the field with the ball and to get a score, what type of score it is. And then I imagine if they had done that, the defense would have had to pick it up, because it was not a defensive game by either team. It was a really, really offensive team, or offensive game. Oh man, those were not supposed to be. Yeah. So yeah, they score 48-41, and so did I already go over this? Yeah, 48-48. I think I did. We scored. We returned with a touchdown of our own. It's 48-48. Come on, really? Have I mentioned that I hate water? I hate working like this. So it's 48-48. Alright. We are kicking off. It is the second or third play of the Cowboys' drive. Now, like I said, they have about 4 minutes left. What they should do, and what they were planning on doing, is just slowly walking up the field, slowly making the progress, taking as much time off the play clock as possible, so that we had as little amount as time possible. If, hopefully when they scored, we wouldn't have that great amount of time on our hands. However, Tony Romo, poor guy, he threw an interception himself, and it was a beautiful, beautiful pick. It was like the Bronco. I completely forget who made the pick, but he dove over like he looked like Mr. Fantastic. Like, he stretched over the defender and just grabbed it out of thin air. It was a beautiful play, and good defense at that point. And so we had the ball with 2 or 3 minutes left, and that's where it started getting weird. It started getting to a point where we had enough time on the clock to score either touchdown or field goal, whatever. We were in their 20, I think. We were within their 20. We had 1st and 10. And it was at that point where we decided to take it slow, because if we scored too quickly, got a touchdown or field goal, whatever, then they would have, I believe, the 2-minute warning and a couple of their own touchdowns, or timeouts, not touchdowns, I'm sorry, I'm building at the same time. They would have a couple timeouts and I believe the 2-minute warning for them to score, which is a lot of time. If you're not familiar with football, that is plenty of time to get some type of score. And so what we had to do is to slow ourselves down, and what they needed to do was to let us score as quickly as possible. I mean, ideally they don't make their defense do anything at that point. They just let us walk into the end zone or something, you know. They don't dilly-dally. They don't try to stop us when we're so close. Anyway. But, did I do this all wrong? No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. But instead, I believe we get a penalty. I think we get a penalty, and that brings us back probably to the 20, so it's like 1st and 16, 1st and 15 or something, whatever. And that sounds bad if you're just looking from a naive, I want to say, football perspective. But that was actually a blessing, because that gave us more yardage to go to in a small amount of time. I did do that wrong, didn't I? Where did I do it wrong? No, it's right. Yeah, it's right. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so we make a good throw, a good pass, just a regular good play, and we have first and goal with about a minute and a half left, and I believe on like the 6 or 7 yard line. And of course it's still 48-48, so we don't make a score, they hold us. We don't make a touchdown or we don't make a field goal, and we go into overtime. And if we make a score too quickly, then they have a minute and a half with 2 timeouts left in their pocket, ready to score of their own, ready to do something up their own sleeve. So what do we decide to do? What would we do? What's a good, smart football team to do? I guess any football team would make this decision, I think. We decide to kneel on the football for 2 downs, so that it is, I believe, 2nd and whatever, and then 3rd and whatever. And then after that, we kick a field goal. So, the last play of the game is... Oh, excuse me, I'm thinking about what I need to do here. The last play of the game, there's 2 seconds left on the clock. 2 seconds. It's 48-48, and they have to kick a regular old field goal. And I can tell you, oh, the tension was so terrible, because I can't do it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm gonna finish this. I will. But anyway, he kicks a field goal and we win. And I can't focus on it. We win 51-48. Oh man, I hate building and talking at the same time, if you haven't noticed. Nope. But super stressful. Church was in like 10 minutes at that point, and I was just like, come on, hurry up, we need to win this, we need to do something. But it was definitely one of those games where you weren't proud of it, but you were just happy to win it. So, you know, go Broncos, woohoo, still undefeated, knock on wood. But anyway, more Minecraft stuff. This is the ceiling I'm gonna do, just to catch you guys up. I'll probably fill you in on this next episode. Hopefully I'll go caving, hopefully I'll go strip mining, hopefully I will light up this jungle hill that we're on with glowstone and make it really cool, and fill you in on that next time, if not making that the next episode. But thank you guys for tuning in, thank you for dealing with my oh so terrible water dealings. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this kind of underground sanctuary that we've been having. It is super cool. I am really enjoying it. I can't wait until this stupid stuff is over, because I'm tired of falling in the water. I can't wait to just use it functionally. And I think I'm just gonna have to settle with all these torches. It's just, I have to. You know, they're on fences, which is just fine. You know, it's not like they're just there spammed in an unorganized fashion. But yep, this is it. This is the sanctuary. Oh, that looks so cool. I love it. I love it so much. Can't wait to fill you guys in on it more. If you enjoy this, please hit the like button. It really encourages me, helps me with my self-esteem. And until the next beautiful Minecraft morning, I will catch up with you guys later. Have a good day.